OK， 再一次欢迎大家来到我们的云南393超级联赛丽江站8进4的第2场比赛，由我们的韩国 Black Bear 对阵蒙古国苏日泰。下面为您介绍双方运动员以及本场比赛的裁判员。首先介绍韩国 Black Bear。Let's welcome Black Bear from Korea. Number 18, Lee Kun-tak. Number 37, Hyun-sung Lee. Number 7, Ray Hyun-park. Number 93, Jong Tae-shik. OK， 接下来欢迎蒙古国苏日泰 ，Let's welcome SURTAI from Mongolia. Number 5, Lijiang. Number 7, Sultan Fazli. Number 8, Angus Hoy. And number 6, Ochia Ward. And let's take the picture.
Quarterfinal number 2 features 2 undefeated teams from the group stages. Black Label Korea going up against SURTAI Mongolia. And the talk during lunch earlier is that these are the 2 favorite teams to actually win everything. So to be meeting in the quarterfinals is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is a very tough match to predict.
Yeah,
both teams are both evenly matched.
And this is the battle of the number, not quite sure what rank they are, but they are 2 undefeated squads going up against each other. Black Label, of course, from Korea, and SURTAI from Mongolia. This is going to be a physical matchup. These are 2 teams that like to grind, especially inside the paint. And there's going to be a lot of bumping for these 2 teams.
Yeah, most of these players are very, very well built, especially Sokbat and Hyun-sung Lee. I'm looking forward to that matchup personally. 2 very physical guards.
SURTAI in the Black Label in the white, which is an irony, right? First possession going to the Mongolians. They do have an Australian reinforcement. There he is, and Angus Howie, but he missed a shot.
Running into a brick wall there in shock.
Koreans like to shoot the deuces. That was Park missing from the outside. Mongolians also like to shoot the deuces.
That was Okir missing from 2.
And it's going to be a question of who dominates in the inside. We all know that Shok likes to body up as Sokbat, their best player, misses from the outside. Shok with a rebound. Not really the tallest member of the Korean team, but he's their post threat, as Sokbat is going to be called for the first foul of this match.
If I were SURTAI, I'd look forward to Howie inside, because that's where they have a real big mismatch there, going up against a much smaller Shok Jong-tae.
Howie about 6'9". Out of Australia, as we mentioned. Nice pick set up, and the jumper is off the glass in a miss coming from Lee Hyun-seong.
Missing that jumper, bothered by the length of Howie.
That's right. Sokbat lowers the shoulder and gets caught for an offensive foul.
Even did a little Karl Malone pose there before making the shot. So, I think he got hit in the face there a little bit.
You can see that he is the team leader. He is the one who's leading by example. Still no score as we approach the first minute of this match.
That's Shok's favorite move there. Bumping his defender in the post and then doing a grenade action handoff to the shooter.
Okir will be called for the foul. That's 3 team fouls already for SURTAI. And a traveling violation is going to be called on Bake.
And that's readily acknowledged by Bake. He knew what he did.
Over a minute gone by, still no score. These are 2 teams that make it to 21 on a regular basis.
The 2 teams look a little tight here.
Yeah. SURTAI gets their first score coming from Sokbat. He gets the steal. Sokbat for the deuce. Tracks it down. Nobody there for the Koreans.
Park unable to box out Sokbat there, but makes it back with that 2-point basket.
Suddenly 2-all. After all of that,
the great equalizer, the 2-point shot.
Again, in 3x3 basketball, each field goal outside the arc is worth 1 point. Inside the arc, rather. Outside the arc, it's worth 2. Sukbat working against Siok, giving up about 50 pounds in this matchup. Sukbat on the drive, gets it over to Angus Howie, and that's going to be a shot clock violation against SURTAI.
Black Label able to hang on there with their defense, resulting in that turnover.
And the Mongolians only have 1 import in their lineup. The Koreans have no imports. That's a traveling. That's the 3rd time Black Label has been called for steps.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there. Shok Jongtae.
2 all, 8 and 13 remaining. What we thought was going to be a high-scoring game turns out to be a defensive matchup. O'Keer gets bumped and he makes the deuce.
That's a bit of a flare action screen there by O'Keer, getting open for that 2-point bucket.
He got it off the glass. He also got the bump. So O'Keer with a 3-point play opportunity, which is a rarity in 3x3 basketball. Can't get it though. 4-2 for SURTAI. Siok with the rebound. Trying to locate Lee. On the drive, Lee gets rejected by Angus Howie.
Howie smothering that shot.
SURTAI. Deuce. Howie tries to tap it back.
Good boxing out tactics there by Park.
Siok inside, and Sukbat is going to be called for the foul, the 4th team foul for SURTAI. And is that a technical foul? I don't know if he got teed up.
Maybe the referee is asking him to get subbed out, to cool off a bit. That's the difference between 3x3 rules and 5-on-5. Referees have the option to cool down the players.
Right. So I don't think there was a technical foul. Just warn, just get out of here first. Siok banks in the free throw.
Tapped out by Park.
4-3 for SURTAI. And that was a quick rest for Sukbat. He's back in.
That's the 2nd team foul for Black Label there.
Again, 4-3 for SURTAI of Mongolia, and a steal coming from Park.
Quick hands, anticipating the move by Sukbat.
Siok open for the deuce. Long rebound picked up once again by Lee. On the drive, Lee gets it back. Sandwiched, gets it out to Park. Wide open for this deuce.
Too open.
And the Koreans are struggling with their outside shot. Another miss.
Credit that to the scrambling defense by Mongolia.
And Sukbat scores, making it a 6-3 lead for SURTAI.
True to form, this game is really turning into a very physical contest between the 2 teams.
Great defense by Sukbat. O'Keer for the deuce. Tapped inside. Oh, Howie was going to be gifted with a layup there, but couldn't hang on to the ball.
Had trouble hanging on to the ball there was Angus Howie. Could have had a 2-handed dunk there for himself.
5 team fouls for SURTAI as we move into this timeout. SURTAI Mongolia 6, Black Label Korea 3. Six minutes and 42 seconds remaining in this very low-scoring quarterfinal matchup between SURTAI of Mongolia and Black Label Korea. Noel Zarate alongside Coach F. Frederick Francisco.
SURTAI beginning to cook here.
Oh, that's a foul going to be called on O'Keer.
Like the barbecue Noel's been
Oh,
smelling.
yeah. They are cooking here in our venue, the White Dragon Cultural Square.
Make no mistake about it, both teams are very, very hungry for this win with the way they've been playing.
SURTAI, though, in the penalty already. That's actually 6 fouls for SURTAI. Next foul is going to award 2 free throws for every foul to the Koreans. And the 2 free throws banked in.
The bank free throws seem to be working this game.
Oh, steal. Park for the lead. Gets the lead for Black Label. Foul going to be whistled against Shock.
And Sukbat was asking something for the referee there.
They exchange handshakes though, with 6:23 to go.
There was already a foul call, but still he was complaining to the referee about something.
Maybe asking for it to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. Howie has not scored in this game. He heard us.
Yeah, that's a traveling call.
Tried to move without.
Yeah, move this pivot
Yeah,
too early there before
right.
dribbling the ball.
Black Label 7, SURTAI 6. Oh, quick pass inside. Great defense though by Angus Howie.
That's what length does.
Right. And here is Sukbat for the layup.
That's the strength of Sukbat for you. Contorting his body and still making that shot.
7-all. Elbow jumper off the glass and out.
Heartbreaker there for Yoon Seung Lee.
Sukbat. And he did not clear.
Shot the ball prematurely before clearing out.
3x3 basketball, you have to get out of the arc first before, upon regaining possession, before executing your offense. Park on the drive, trying to bait that foul from SURTAI. SURTAI already with 6 team fouls. Howie held to the ground before the shot. Team foul number 4 now for Blackwater. We could have a free throw shooting contest very soon.
Very well might have a free throw shooting contest here, but I'd like to mention the footwork of Angus Howie. That's the advantage of having him on the court, even though he's very, very tall. For this competition, he can definitely move his feet on defense.
Sukbat trying to give the Mongolians the lead once again. Sukbat moves in closer but can't get it to go. Seok dribbles out of there. Here's Park. Inside the Seok.
Good
And
two-man game there.
that's going to be a goaltend on Angus Howie as his hand got caught on the net, Coach F. That's going to give the lead to Black Label.
Yeah, good execution there of a two-man game between Shock and Park.
Black Label's got 4 team fouls already, only 2 to give. Still 5:23 remaining. Howie on the spin, yes!
They've gone to this matchup for the past 2 plays now for SURTAI.
Floater offline. Park will recover his miss. Park for the deuce, yes!
Doesn't matter if Angus Howie was there, Park was not going to be denied.
Seok hustling on defense. Inside to Park with a fake. And Park now gives Black Label a 3-point lead.
Patient move there by Park, allowing Sukbat to fly by before making that shot.
Sukbat can't get it back. Good positioning by Shock. Black Label with possession once again.
Black Label doing a good job boxing out Angus Howie for those offensive boards.
And moving it closer is Lee Hyun Seong. 4-point lead now for Blackwater, 12-8. Drive coming from O'Keer, not there. Somebody hit the deck, that would be Seok. Park, another deuce!
Very difficult shot there, fading to the right for Park, still making the shot.
And I just noticed that Amujita has not seen action for the Mongolians. He might be injured.
Yeah, and just as she mentioned, I think he's going to go into the game now. As
Yeah.
one
Is
of
there a
their players,
timeout?
O'Keer. I think O'Keer's going to take a breather right now.
We got a timeout called by Black Label. Our score 14 for Black Label Korea. SURTAI from Mongolia 8. We still have 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in quarterfinal game number 2. Black Label Korea up by 6, 14-8 against SURTAI of Mongolia. They have only used 3 players. We have not seen Amujite on the floor. And the Koreans are taking full advantage by driving once again. That's Seok Jung-tae.
One of the few times we've seen Seok Jung-tae drive to the basket like that.
Seok's going to be called for a foul. That's going to be team foul number 6. Both teams now at the limit.
Yeah, you're right. Amujite must be injured. He hasn't seen action at all in this game.
And another timeout with 3:49 remaining. 7-point lead for Black Label Korea. Second quarterfinal matchup sees a 7-point lead for Black Label Korea in a battle of the undefeated squads. SURTAI of Mongolia. Actually, I believe SURTAI already has 1 loss. And the group stages. Oh, Angus Howie missing a layup. Drive is good coming from Lijiang.
Beautiful hesitation move there by Yun-Sung Lee.
And now an 8-point lead for Black Label. Boy, have the floodgates opened suddenly for the Koreans.
I love how he froze Angus Howie there by hesitating and then attacking the basket for the hoop and the harm.
And since SURTAI is over the limit, these are 2 free throws now going to be given to Lee Hyun-seong.
I wonder what gives there. Why are they giving another one?
Penalty.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. 2 shots.
Second one is a miss, though. Howie gets the rebound. Still enough time for a comeback here. O'Keefe. No.
Black Label has basically neutralized Angus Howie by boxing him out here.
Another deuce on its way. That's good again. Lee Hyun-seong. And Black Label is 1 2-point field goal away from the semifinals.
Good game plan here by Black Label. They know Angus Howie was the guy who was going to give them the most trouble with those offensive boards.
Howie in the post. And a traveling violation once again against Angus Howie.
Almost a non-factor here is Angus Howie.
He has been taken out of the equation by the Koreans.
Especially the defense of Seok and number 18 guy, Baekmin Kyu.
Oh yeah, Seok has really done. He's been everywhere. Defensively and even some drives. But it's more in the defense for Seok Jung-tae.
Doing everything for Seok Jung-tae.
And a pocket pass inside to Lee.
Dribble that and that 45 cut works every time if you execute it properly.
Deuce, however, coming from O'Keefe. It's going to keep the Mongolians in it, but they only need 1 basket. Black Label 1 basket away from the semifinals. Off the glass and good for Lee.
Give and go action there, working like a charm for Black Label to close out this game.
21-10. We did not expect this scoreline, but Black Label Korea is heading to the semifinals.
I did not expect this kind of a disparity in the score in this game. I was expecting this game to be more tightly fought, but hats off to Black Label for a great game plan.
Well, Amujite did not play for the Mongolians. They only had 3 players that must have contributed to the loss. But Black Label Korea is through to the semis, and our 3rd quarterfinal matchup will happen in just a few minutes. Sagamihara, Japan, taking on.
Congratulations to get last 4. And what do you think about this game? What do you think about this game?
At the start of the game, we were like struggling a little, but we communicated a lot and we had the good result.
OK， 他说我对这场比赛有什么看法呢？他的回答呢，则是他们早早的就来到了场地内进行备战，对我们的这个场地啊也有所适应。然后他觉得他能晋级4强是他们 努力的一个结果。OK，last question. And what do you think is different another game? What's this game different another game?
한국하고 얘기하고. So the atmosphere in this China is so good. He's so grateful and thankful to the fans, like welcoming him. So he feels great in China.
OK， 我的第二个问题呢是他对于这个比赛跟他打过的别的比赛的一些区别。他说他打这个比赛的时候呢，有我们非常热心的中国球迷、中国观众，最重要的是能在我们